My name's Ken Lowell. I'm a conservation officer in Clinton County. I'm here to talk to you about a few firearm safety tips to keep everybody safe in the field. While carrying a firearm in the woods, we want to make sure we keep a couple things in mind. Always keep the safety on and keep your finger away from the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Okay? We should carry our actions open, especially when we're going up and down a tree stand or a hunting blind, so that we don't have an accidental discharge. Always keep your weapon unloaded. Always keep your muzzle in a safe direction. Especially if you're hunting with a group of people, you want to make sure that nobody's downrange of where your muzzle's pointing at any time. If you're going to cross an obstacle while hunting, it's good to have a buddy that's going to help you. If you're by yourself, make sure you unload your firearm when you cross a fence or a stream or anything where you might slip and fall. You don't want that firearm in your hand where you're going to have an accidental discharge. So make sure you unload your weapon, keep the safety on at all times. While you're hunting, make sure that you know your target and what is beyond. So know your neighboring properties so that you know where that deer is when you're going to take the shot, that nobody's sitting back behind that. This is an example of a semi-automatic shotgun, something we use here in Clinton County a fair amount. When we're hunting, the safety on this particular firearm is on the top. Okay, so while we're not in the active part of shooting, we want to make sure the safety is on at all times. So know your firearm and where the safety mechanism is, and always remember that a safety can fail. So never ever point the firearm at something you're not looking to shoot. Okay, so keep your finger off the trigger. This firearm does not have a scope, but if it did, do not use your scope to identify your target. Okay, because then if it's not a deer or an animal and it could be a person, now you're pointing your firearm at them and you don't want that. So make sure you know your target and what is beyond. Make sure your actions are open. Make sure that your guns are unloaded when you're climbing to and from your tree stand, so that there's not an accidental discharge if the firearm falls. Always keep the safety on. Always know your firearm, where the safety is at, so that you can properly keep that in the on position until you're ready to fire. Good luck, Michigan hunters. Have a safe and successful fall.
Good luck, Michigan hunters.
Good luck, Michigan hunters.